This is sad. May issue ang BINI.
Naglabas ng public apology ang grupong BINI.
Mga lods, nagwi-witch hunt kasi yung mga tao sa internet.
BINI downfall?
Who are we to say na hindi sincero ang kanilang paghingi ng pasensya?
What's your thoughts on it?
Why?
Why what?
Why
Why
did
are
you
you
have to put this out?
Yeah.
Why did you have to record this? Me being a grown man, I don't care if you guys are going to be talking about this, but do it in the comfort of your own, not bedroom, but of your own house or
So
your own
you're-
personal space.
So you're coming off from a marketing perspective. That's where you're trying to come from. The
No,
marketing perspective.
personal.
Personal?
You know I love BINI. I don't want them
so
to
yeah,
break up.
the marketing perspective of it. It feels like you're giving advice.
Okay.
Are you giving advice in terms of on how are they going to go through their idol journey? Is that where you're trying to come from?
No. I just hope that they didn't do it. It's done already. It
Okay.
happened. But I wish that they didn't. Because like us, like if it's going to be a bunch of friends, we don't have any filter. I know what they talked about is bad. But if we're talking about, I talk about like some stupid shit.
We've
with
done
my-
so much
Right?
worse. We've done so
much worse. But the thing is, why do you have to record? Who recorded this and who uploaded this?
Allegedly, there's talks of Colette being the one who uploaded it.
Okay.
It's not confirmed.
Okay.
It's
alright.
not confirmed. There's been talks. I saw it
Yeah.
in the comments where they are talking that it was Colette who uploaded it on her dump account. And then he took the video, posted
And
it.
then spread it
somewhere.
around.
Yeah.
What's the problem here? Because they mentioned that 13-year-old girl or
Yeah,
the
them-
act of
No, them laughing at doing that kind of act to a 13-year-old. For me, it's wrong. Whatever the context is, because they are advocating for women empowerment.
that's right.
If they
And
were
they're called BINI.
if they weren't advocating for women empowerment, it's still going to be a big issue.
Yeah.
But fans turning sour on them adds more because they are advocates.
Okay, wait. Are the fans of BINI turning sour
Some.
to all of them or just to
Some.
the three?
The three of them.
The three of them.
Yeah.
Are they officially out of the group?
No, there's there's nothing like that.
There's nothing that's happening yet? Oh,
They're
okay.
gonna go to they're gonna start their world tour. It came out right after Joanna's graduation. It came out right before they're gonna go embark on their world tour. I just don't buy into putting celebrities into pedestals. They
Yeah.
eat the same food.
They
They
shit
shit the
the
same
same shit.
shit. Why do we have to look for people like this for our morals? If they share the same thing, I mean, that's awesome or whatever. But if I want to know the right thing, I'm not gonna look at celebrity.
Yeah.
But that's us being
That's us
older.
being, Tito.
Yes.
But us, Tito, we value talents more.
I agree, but I would say we would have gone through this if we were younger. I guess this is a young person thing, but as you go down the line, that's when you start learning that, okay, these are just people too.
Yeah.
What they did was wrong.
But it's just a joke, right?
That's the thing though. For me, it's not a funny joke.
Yeah, it's not a funny joke. It's a disgusting joke.
And what they're saying is they should be disavowing or they shouldn't be friends with people who do this. They're saying they should be picking better friends.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, I don't know their relationship with the guy. Are they like really close friends? Or were they just collaborating on one video? I do not know.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't put it on them. But they are being called out because A, they're laughing at the joke. B, they're letting it happen. This has happened among different groups of friends. And now they're being called out because they did not even call out the guy. So I guess regardless if they're advocating for
Women empowerment.
for women empowerment, they will be called out.
Yeah.
It's just an added layer that they are advocates. I keep harping on it that if you have to like label it to yourself, it's going to be a facade. You do it with your actions, not with your not
With
with
your
your
words.
words. Now that's what's happening with at least the 3 of them.
Yeah.
We don't know if the other 5 has been doing this or are they more careful or not.
Yeah.
But number 1, digital
I don't,
footprint.
I don't understand it.
Are they gonna lose endorsements over this? That's what real cancellation
Yeah.
is. If they start losing out on the financial
Yeah.
side of things. It's not that I don't care about what they do behind the scenes, but I follow them for their music.
Yeah.
I'm here for the entertainment.
Yeah.
What's more offensive to me is the last 2 releases that they've done.
I know. I don't want to say it's bad or it's awful. I just wish that they release like Tagalog songs.
I don't care if it's Tagalog or English. It just doesn't have BINI magic. It doesn't have BINI
Doesn't have
magic.
it.
Because they have English songs from before and it's distinct. It's them. These 2 sound like cookie cutter pop songs.
Well, you know what? Like my favorite songs of Beanie, they're all in Tagalog.
Just happens that those songs have BINI magic. But they also have English songs that, oh, okay, this is BINI.
Okay, name one.
Strings, Golden Arrow.
For me, it's okay.
It might have an appeal.
Nothing compared to the Tagalog one.
Yes, but compare it to their English
Yeah,
songs
these 2.
now. These 2. Sure, it is Tagalog. It might appeal more to you, but I would argue that it's not about being English or being Tagalog. These 2 songs doesn't have the BINI
Yeah.
magic. They don't have replay value with me.
I haven't even listened to the new one.
It's like a pop song that was made for shorts, which is how most pop artists do
Right now.
recently.
Yeah, I've
But
been
then
noticing
again,
that too.
if you do that, how different are you from
Yeah.
other artists? It's just a perfect storm with whatever's happening for the haters to jump on the hate train.
Yeah.
I've been reading on comments where, oh, that's why I wasn't a fan of them from before. Oh, they have canal humor or whatever. Oh, that's why I didn't feel them right away. Okay. Okay, fine. Like,
Do we care? I don't care about their comments.
The thing is, now they have like
More
a
ammunition. They have an
I-
ammunition.
They have a convenient avenue to hate on
these
the ladies.
girls. Yeah.
And just recently, 2 of them who are also part of the controversial video, they just went on to Big Brother. Before the video came out, they were garnering like casuals. Oh, I didn't know BINI from before, but watching these 2, I loved how they show their personality. And then this drops,
Yeah.
and now the haters are gonna jump on the hate train.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about the looks of the girls.
People are going to be saying that if 3 out of 7 or 8,
8.
3 out of 8 is like this, how about the other members, right? Like people, they're just going to be speculating.
Well, if that was the case, I mean, I'd get it. But what they're talking about in the comments is not music related, it's not personality related.
Oh,
They're
okay.
talking about the looks, which, okay, some of them are funny, some of
Yeah.
them are original. But then somebody makes an original joke. Of course, it's on the expense of the girls.
Yeah.
But, I mean, funny is funny. And then somebody will regurgitate it, and then it's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be a copy pasta from that point.
Yeah.
At first, okay, that was funny.
It's nothing, yeah.
And then it keeps going on and on. Okay, you're just a hater now at this point. You found something funny, and then you just keep repeating it. You're not original. It's not even related to the whole issue that's going on. It's not related to the music. To me, that's just hating. you
Yeah.
know.
Flat out
And
hating.
They found a good entry point.
How long do you think this will last?
I don't know how. I'm not gonna give advice on how to deal with it. Relatively speaking, I'm a boomer
Yeah.
to their fan base. I'm a Tito Bloom.
Yeah. Tito Bloom.
We're Tito Blooms.
Tito Blooms.
So, I'm not gonna tell them what to do. Besides, make good music.
yeah.
And
Bury
that's for
it
me.
with good things.
Yeah, because to me, I follow them for their music, not for
Yeah.
their advocacies. Like, okay, that's a bonus, but I don't really care.
Like their fun run.
If it's a bop, I don't really care
their
about
their
even
breast
that,
cancer run.
That's nice and all, but give me good music.
Yeah.
Sure, it sounds entitled, but that's
Make
what you're on
make
the stage
P-pop
for.
worldwide.
If they make
Right?
P-pop worldwide,
Well,
sure,
it's-
that's a bonus.
yeah.
I don't really care. I don't really care about the whole genre. Give me something to bop to. Give me something to feel. That's all I care about.
Yeah, yourself.
Myself.
yeah.
That's why I'm not gonna give them advice to what to do. A request, maybe.
Yeah.
Better songs than the last two that they've put out. I'm still on Lagi on repeat.
Yeah.
I'm still on Na 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 on repeat.
Yes. You don't like Pantropico. You don't like Pantropico that much. I love Pantropico, especially now that it's almost summer.
I love it, but I love those three
Yeah.
more. I'm
Wag
gonna...
mo nang umuwi. Wag ka munang umuwi.
Even Carrera
Carrera, yeah.
went up on my list over Pantropico.
Well, for me, it holds a special place in my heart because without that song, I wouldn't have knew about them. Right? So that's why it's gonna be in my top 3. You know what? I have this sigh of relief when I found out that it's Stacy, it's Joanna, and Colette that did this act. Because if it was Mika, if it was Aya, if it's Maloy,
Tito behavior.
I'm gonna be sad.
Tito behavior.
I'm
on
gonna be
display.
defending that.
Walo hanggang dulo.
What's that? Is that their motto?
Yeah, it's like
The
all
Blooms?
or nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's all or nothing.
Well,
So-
being a Tito Bloom, I didn't know about that.
Probably loved Sex Bomb too. That's what I would say.
No, I have my own bias with them,
Okay.
not all of them. I only know Jopay and what's the other one?
Rochelle.
Rochelle. That's
See?
I don't even know the other names of
See? It
sex bomb
tracks.
girls.
It tracks. That's a prime Tito Bloom right there.
But yeah, no, actually Joanna's on my top 3.
Okay.
But Stacy and Colette, they're
See, Tito Bloom right there. How do you choose your favorites?
well, first of all, Mika, because
No,
she has
how,
this distinct
No, how do you? What's your criteria for like ranking?
personality.
Okay.
Maloy, like she's very bubbly.
Well, personality. Okay, I'm not gonna do
She's
it. I'm
she's
not
like
gonna,
Maloy's not even that pretty.
Manic Pixie Girl.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
right. Yeah.
she's
Manic
Manic
Pixie Girl. What I'm saying is
Okay.
I have this criterias in my head what my favorites are. Even let's say in a boy band, right? In Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
I have my favorite, right?
So
AJ. It's not just about looks. I have this certain sets of qualities that I look at. Skills. Looks are in the bottom part. I'm more about talent and skills.
If
Right?
you have to say it.
It's a facade.
That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? I'm gonna stop right there.
Kasi it's walo hanggang dulo.
Exactly.
So are you okay with them axing off the 3 because of this? I don't feel like it's BINI with
Yeah, no.
So, takeaway.
Takeaway: if you're gonna be doing dumb shit like this, don't post it online. Keep it to yourself.
My takeaway is Philippines is not ready for idol culture.
I
Not
think
ready
so
for
too.
idol culture. Or if they're gonna do this, like embrace them fully.
Yeah.
Because the Philippines is into this kind of humor. Regardless if they subscribe to it or not, there's going to be like a Stockholm syndrome with this.
Good point.
They might not be laughing about it, but to be respectful to whoever's doing it, of course, the right thing to do, call it out.
Yeah.
But it might be awkward for them. It might cause some friction, whereas they're not gonna call them out at the moment. It's gonna be good if they call them out, but I wouldn't be surprised if they would not know what to do at the moment. I'm not gonna put it on them that they subscribe to this kind of behavior because I do not know them.
Yeah.
I only know of them from their music. That's all I care about.
Professionally.
But if we're gonna talk about their values, I would not go there
Yeah.
because I do not care about their value. If I have a child who's a girl who's gonna look up to them, I'm gonna tell her, look up to them because of their music.
Yeah.
You will
Not their
learn-
values.
Not their values, because if they have good values, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
But then these are just people too. So I'm not gonna put it on them. But again, as you said, make sure not to like have it out, especially
Yeah.
if you are public figures
You're a
who
public
are
figure.
having advocacies for women empowerment, especially if you have young woke fans who are gonna cause an uproar about this, and they will be in the right. Regardless of how they do it, if they get cancelled or not, you messed up.
Yeah. Have they
Yes,
have they done any crisis control or
they've done a non-statement statement.
what's that?
You know when you're gonna put out like something where you're addressing it, but you're not really addressing it.
Yeah.
They just said, "Oh, we're gonna be better," stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it going to appease the haters?
Probably
It
not.
won't. Will it appease the fans
The
that
fan?
are upset?
Hopefully.
Might be.
Hopefully.
But that's what they might be aiming for. What will appease me, at least, is put out better
Good
songs.
music. Yeah.
That's all I care.
Tagalog songs next time.
Yep. I'm not gonna tell they did nothing wrong. I'm not gonna say that, cause I do not care.
Yeah.
I care about the music. And yeah, again, you got Edmund here,
You got me 2X, and this is Twice the D.
Imagination runs free.